Welcome back to another episode of the Energy Co-ops in the News series. I'm your host, Colin, and today we'll be discussing offshore wind technology. In March, the United States celebrated the opening of its first commercial-scale offshore wind farm, a significant milestone in the nation's renewable energy agenda. Situated 35 miles off of Montauk Point, New York, the South Fork Wind Project comprises 12 turbines capable of delivering clean energy to the local electric grid and serving over 70,000 homes. The completion of this project underscores a pivotal moment for the offshore wind industry as it achieves its first commercial-scale project, setting the stage for further expansion to address climate change. The Biden administration has approved 6 commercial-scale offshore wind energy projects and auctioned leased areas for offshore wind development off the Pacific and Gulf of Mexico coasts. As the U.S. transitions to a clean energy future, New York's aggressive pursuit of climate change solutions, exemplified by projects like South Fork, has been mirrored by other states' initiative, driving forward the momentum towards a sustainable energy future. While many emerging offshore wind projects are in southern and western states, there are several projects in various stages of development that are closer to home. Aside from New York, Pennsylvania's 3 other coastal neighbors, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland, have seen recent development as well. In New Jersey, 2 of the largest scale offshore wind projects in U.S. history are in early stages of development. Atlantic Shores, a planned wind farm located 9 miles off Atlantic City, New Jersey, will have a generation capacity of 1.5 gigawatts. Atlantic Shores received a contract from the state of New Jersey in 2020 and is already under development. Leading Light Wind is an even bigger offshore wind project slated for New Jersey. Approved in 2023, Leading Light will have a 2.4 gigawatt capacity and is located 40 miles off the central New Jersey coast. Further down the Atlantic coast, Delaware and Maryland are preparing environmental impact statements for their own proposed offshore wind projects, and Virginia is home to Coastal Virginia Offshore Wind, a project that once completed will become the largest commercial wind project in the United States. Construction on the Coastal Virginia Offshore Wind project begins this year. The project will consist of 176 turbines and is located 20 miles off Virginia Beach. All of these new projects will feed into the PJM grid and benefit Pennsylvania consumers. As for Pennsylvania offshore wind news, the House Environmental Resources and Energy Committee has proposed legislation that would allow Pennsylvania to develop grid-scale wind energy generation projects off the coast of Lake Erie. Under House Bill 254, the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection will be permitted to lease land beneath the surface of Lake Erie to see these projects to fruition. These would require leaseholders to pay royalties to a Lake Erie Conservation Fund for any electricity generation and sale of renewable energy credits resulting from these projects. This legislation would not only build up Pennsylvania's clean energy portfolio, as the proposed large-scale energy system is slated to include wind, solar, and kinetic energy, but these projects would also create clean energy jobs in the Erie region. This is a goal shared by Governor Josh Shapiro, who is optimistic in our ability to protect energy jobs while also protecting the planet. His new energy plan for Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania Renewable Energy Sustainability Standard, or PRESS, aims to create 14,000 jobs and increase renewable energy use to 35% by 2035, predicated on Pennsylvania's longtime reputation as an energy leader. Although met with some opposition, Shapiro cautions that doing nothing at this moment is not an option, and has positioned PRESS as a viable plan that will promote affordable renewable energy generation and consumption in Pennsylvania's future.